Hello and welcome back to Nunchucks, where today I'll be giving you a few tips on how you can learn to spin 2 pairs of nunchucks. While spinning 1 pair of nunchucks is great and all, spinning 2 can be a great upgrade for anyone trying to learn a new move in a different way. Obviously, the first thing that you need in order to spin with 2 pairs of nunchucks is 2 pairs of nunchucks. It's best if these 2 pairs are as identical as possible, because that'll make your balance and spinning as even as possible. While later on you can decide to spin with 2 different types of nunchucks to mix things up a little bit, for the beginning, if you're just getting started, it's best to have 2 pairs that are pretty much identical. So once you've gotten yourself 2 pairs of nunchucks, whether they're wood, foam, or any other material, you can begin to integrate using 2 nunchucks into your spinning routine. The very first step in learning how to spin 2 nunchucks is to take 1 pair of nunchucks and toss them off to the side because you won't be needing them for the beginning. Now that you're only holding on to 1 set of nunchucks, you can use that pair in order to begin practicing all the moves that you'd like to perform using both of your hands. For instance, if you want to perform infinite wrist rolls on both sides, be sure that you have the infinite wrist rolls down on each side individually before trying to put it together. This will make the process a lot easier later on. It is also generally a good idea to practice all of your moves on both hands so that you're more balanced and can more easily learn to spin with 2 nunchucks and perform transitions and other moves like that. Once you feel confident performing the move on each individual hand first, then you're ready to move on to the next step. So pick up your other pair of nunchucks. Now that you're holding on to both pairs of nunchucks, you may be tempted to simply attempt the move in the way you were performing it before. However, given that you are now controlling 2 nunchucks at the same time, this is a pretty bad idea if you're just starting out. Instead, what you want to do is ease into it, so perform each individual move slowly so that you have control over your nunchucks and are aware of what is happening. For instance, with your infinite back grip to back grip wrist rolls, instead of trying to dive right into it, start out by going through the motions of performing the wrist rolls individually before you begin to tighten it up and perform the move. The process of going through all the moves slowly at first may seem a bit annoying, but it will help you later on to gain more control over your nunchucks and allow you to learn the move faster. While for your infinite double back grip to back grip wrist rolls, you're performing the same motion on each side at the same time. For other moves like the elite figure 8, you're performing different moves at each time, allowing you to have less control of your nunchucks as you are learning the move. This makes it really important to go slowly and go through each individual motion so that you'll be able to learn the different steps in a controlled and safe way. If you're finding that you're struggling putting both hands together, go back to square one and practice each hand individually again for the particular move that you're attempting. Once you've gotten the hang of performing the move step by step with both hands, then you'll be able to start polishing it up and making it go a little faster. If you are still struggling, I would suggest learning moves that utilize both of your hands first using 1 set of nunchucks, because these will get you spinning with your non-dominant hand and allow you to begin to wrap your mind around spinning with that hand too. So I hope you found these tips useful. If you have comments, feedback, or any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some of the various nunchuck related tutorials that I have on my channel.